Imagine this, a massive earthquake strikes, but some creatures knew it was coming long before we did. In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of animals with extraordinary senses that can predict natural disasters. Stay till the end to uncover the science behind these incredible survival skills. For centuries, animals have displayed strange behaviors before disasters struck. Could they be nature's ultimate warning system? Imagine a serene forest suddenly disrupted by frantic movements. Birds take to the skies, while mammals seek higher ground. These behaviors, often dismissed as coincidence, may hold profound significance. Animals with their heightened senses can detect subtle changes in the environment long before we can. Consider the humble dog, man's best friend. Pet owners often recount stories of their dogs acting out of character just before an earthquake, barking, pacing, and even trying to escape. These actions may seem random but are rooted in an ancient survival instinct. Dogs can sense the faintest of seismic vibrations, known as P waves, which precede the more destructive S waves. This early warning system, though primitive, can mean the difference between life and death. Cats, with their enigmatic demeanor, also exhibit signs of distress before a quake. They may hide, refuse to eat, or become unusually agitated. These behaviors are their way of responding to imperceptible changes in the Earth's crust. Beyond our household pets, wild animals too showcase remarkable predictive behaviors. Elephants head for higher ground hours before a tsunami strikes, sensing low-frequency vibrations and changes in the Earth's magnetic field. Birds abandon their nesting areas before hurricanes or storms, detecting changes in barometric pressure. Frogs and toads, sensitive to humidity, migrate or become unusually active before heavy rains or floods. The animal kingdom is a vast network of sentinels, each species equipped with unique abilities to sense and respond to environmental shifts. These instincts, honed over centuries, are a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth. As we delve deeper into their world, we uncover knowledge that could revolutionize our understanding of natural disasters. Let's start with earthquakes. Pet owners report dogs barking or cats hiding before the ground shakes. Scientists believe they detect seismic waves humans can't feel. P waves travel faster than destructive S waves, giving animals an early warning. Imagine a dog resting peacefully. Suddenly, it becomes agitated, barking furiously. This dog is responding to faint P wave tremors. Cats also show distress before an earthquake. They may hide or become unusually agitated. These actions react to changes in the Earth's crust. The scientific community is intrigued by these behaviors. Studies aim to understand this extraordinary ability. One theory suggests animals detect gas releases from the Earth's crust. Another theory posits they sense changes in the Earth's magnetic field. Tectonic plates generate electromagnetic signals. Animals detect these signals, alerting them to the quake. In 1975, Haicheng, China, saw unusual animal behavior before a quake. Authorities evacuated, saving thousands of lives. Animals can be natural early warning systems. Studying these behaviors could improve earthquake predictions. Dogs, cats, and other animals sense earthquakes due to their heightened senses. In 2004, during the Indian Ocean tsunami, elephants headed to higher ground hours before the waves struck. Experts believe elephants sense low-frequency vibrations and changes in the Earth's magnetic field. Picture a serene landscape, with elephants grazing peacefully. Suddenly they become restless, sensing an unseen threat. They move with purpose, heading towards higher ground. Elephants are known for their acute senses. Their large ears pick up infrasound, low-frequency sounds traveling long distances. These sounds, often from seismic activity, alert elephants to danger. Other animals like deer and antelope also flee to higher ground before disasters. They sense subtle vibrations and changes in the Earth's magnetic field. The 2004 tsunami showed the importance of heeding animal warnings. As waves crashed, animals that fled to higher ground were spared. Scientists study these behaviors to understand the mechanisms behind them. One theory suggests animals detect changes in water pressure from seismic activity. Another theory posits animals detect changes in the Earth's magnetic field. Lessons from the 2004 tsunami prompt researchers to explore using animals as warning systems. By studying their behaviors, scientists hope to develop better predictive models for tsunamis. Elephants' ability to sense tsunamis shows their heightened senses and instinctual responses. Chapter 4: Birds and Storms. Birds are another fascinating case. Before hurricanes and storms, they often abandon their nesting areas or fly in erratic patterns. Studies suggest that birds can detect changes in barometric pressure, which drops significantly before a storm. This sensitivity helps them escape the storm's path well in advance. Imagine a flock of birds, suddenly taking to the skies in a flurry of activity. Their movements seem chaotic, yet there is a purpose behind their actions. They are responding to the subtle changes in the atmosphere, sensing the impending storm. Birds have an extraordinary sensitivity to their environment. Their lightweight bodies and keen senses make them highly attuned to atmospheric changes. As the barometric pressure drops, signaling an approaching storm, birds can sense this change and react accordingly. In addition to barometric pressure, birds can also detect changes in wind patterns and humidity levels. These subtle cues, often imperceptible to humans, provide birds with the information they need to make critical survival decisions. The behavior of birds before storms has long fascinated scientists. One theory suggests that birds can sense the electrical charges in the atmosphere that precede a storm. Another theory posits that birds can detect infrasound, low-frequency sounds generated by the storm's approach. The behavior of birds before storms is not just limited to their flight patterns. They may also exhibit changes in their vocalizations, becoming quieter or altering their calls. In conclusion, the ability of birds to sense storms is a testament to their heightened senses and instinctual responses. These creatures possess an extraordinary gift that could one day revolutionize our approach to disaster preparedness. Chapter 5. Frogs and Amphibians, Nature's Flood Forecasters. Frogs and toads are especially sensitive to humidity and environmental changes. Before heavy rains or floods, they often migrate or become unusually active. Their sensitivity to atmospheric conditions makes them reliable indicators of impending weather changes. Imagine a quiet pond, suddenly filled with the croaking of frogs. Their chorus, usually a sign of mating season, can also be a signal of impending rain. Frogs and toads, with their permeable skin and aquatic lifestyle, are highly attuned to changes in humidity. As the air becomes more saturated with moisture, they become more active, sensing the approaching rain. Frogs and toads may also migrate to higher ground or seek shelter before heavy rains. Their movements, though seemingly random, are guided by their acute awareness of atmospheric changes. The behavior of amphibians before floods has long fascinated scientists. One theory suggests that frogs and toads can sense changes in barometric pressure, which drops before heavy rains. Another theory posits that amphibians can detect changes in the ionization of the air. As thunderstorms approach, the air becomes charged with electricity. Frogs and toads, with their sensitive skin, can detect these changes, prompting them to seek shelter. In conclusion, the ability of frogs and toads to sense floods is a testament to their heightened senses and instinctual responses. These creatures possess an extraordinary gift that could one day revolutionize our approach to disaster preparedness. Chapter 6. The Science Behind Animal Instincts. So, what's the science behind these animal instincts? Animals rely on their acute senses, hearing, smell, vibration detection, and even electrical signals in some cases, to perceive subtle changes in the environment. Evolution has fine-tuned these abilities for survival. While animals can't predict disasters in the way we imagine, their heightened senses allow them to respond to environmental cues we often miss. Consider the remarkable hearing abilities of many animals. Dogs, for instance, can hear frequencies far beyond the range of human hearing. This allows them to detect the faintest of sounds, such as the early vibrations of an earthquake. Similarly, elephants can hear infrasound, low-frequency sounds that travel long distances through the ground. This ability enables them to sense seismic activity and respond accordingly. Smell is another critical sense that animals use to detect environmental changes. For instance, some animals can detect the release of gases, such as radon, from the Earth's crust before an earthquake. Vibration detection is yet another remarkable ability. Many animals, including dogs and cats, can sense the subtle vibrations caused by seismic activity. In addition to these senses, some animals can detect electrical signals. For instance, certain species of fish can sense changes in the Earth's magnetic field. Similarly, birds can detect changes in the ionization of the air, helping them to anticipate storms and seek safety. Researchers continue to study these abilities to understand the mechanisms behind them. By unraveling the mysteries of animal instincts, scientists hope to develop better predictive models for natural disasters. The science behind animal instincts is a fascinating field of study. Chapter 7. Can we learn from them? As we study these incredible behaviors, scientists hope to develop better early warning systems for natural disasters. Imagine combining technology with nature's instincts. Now that's a game changer. By observing and understanding the predictive behaviors of animals, we can enhance our disaster preparedness and response strategies. Consider the potential of integrating animal behavior into our existing early warning systems. For instance, monitoring the behavior of dogs and cats in earthquake-prone areas could provide valuable insights into impending seismic activity. By combining this information with technological data, we could develop more accurate and timely earthquake warnings, potentially saving countless lives. Similarly, the behavior of elephants and other land animals could be used to predict tsunamis. By tracking their movements and understanding the mechanisms behind their sensitivity to seismic activity, we could enhance our tsunami warning systems. This integration of nature's instincts with technology could revolutionize our approach to disaster preparedness. The behavior of birds before storms also holds valuable lessons. By studying their flight patterns and vocalizations, we can gain insights into the approaching weather. Integrating this information with meteorological data could improve our storm prediction models, ensuring that communities are better prepared for hurricanes and other severe weather events. Frogs and toads, with their sensitivity to humidity and atmospheric changes,